Boys, welcome back to a brand new video, and girls, and today we're gonna be diving into another Forza money making method. It's been a long time actually since we've done one of these. I want to say like around a week, and there's actually a few things I want to cover today. So when I'm recording this, it's actually the Wednesday, and this car, the RS4, isn't actually the festival car because it's Wednesday, so it's coming out tomorrow technically. This week right now we have both the where's my head at here? 1 second. Yes, that's right. Sorry, my head was in the right spot. It's on Wednesday, and this comes out every Thursday. The season sort of resets. So just to start off the video, that's kind of a car you guys should be keeping your eyes on, generally looking for in the auction house. If you have the ability, I would recommend going to get it so that you just have it in your arsenal. But anyway, since it's been a while since I've done it, we're gonna start off today showing you guys how to make a bunch of skill points to use for whatever you would like to in this game. Super easy. I haven't covered in like, I want to say 5 or 6 videos, and possibly there's some new people getting into the game that don't actually know how to do it. So the first thing you want to gotta do is there's a specific car, and I only use the one. There's technically 2, but I recommend you use the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento here. Make sure you purchase it. I don't think it's very expensive. Let's check the auction house. So they are going up a tiny bit in price, but as you can see, still under 2 million credits. You could absolutely get your hands on one of these. And if you didn't have enough money right now to currently do that, you can actually go to this shop right here. You probably have a couple of points. Buy this week's current cars or some super wheel spins, sell them, and then you should have enough money to do it. And once you've purchased yourself that car, go ahead. You can throw my tune on it right here if you want. You don't really have to. Just make sure it's upgraded, basically. I know a lot of people use my tune for this, and I'm going to be displaying that with mine in this video. But again, you don't have to. And you know it's not a video unless we open the super wheel spins and get absolute garbage. That's actually not too bad. I'm all right with that. And then once you've thrown those upgrades on the car, head on over to Event Lab and Event Blueprint, and you're going to actually be searching for a share code right here. But I'm going to be showing you that one, and it's actually just on the screen here if you want to pause it. As you can see in the little blue box just off to the side there, sometimes people miss it. If it doesn't work right away, don't worry, just try it again. I've heard many times that it just doesn't work randomly, so try again. But we're going to launch this, and make sure you do solo, and then you're going to want to make sure you select your Sesto Elemento. And then once you get into the race here, go ahead to difficulty settings, and there's a few things you're going to want to change. First off, steering, you want to be on auto, and then automatic shifting. Those are the pretty much only 2 important things, because you're not really worrying about the credits you get from this so much as the skill points that are going to come from each lap. And then once it eventually lets you start, you kind of just hold the trigger. I know some people try to do this for some reason on a simulation wheel. Like, don't because the wheel has like a mind of its own. It deals with like real life physics, and it's gonna swing from one side to the other trying to center itself and just throw you off. Whereas if you're just dealing with the game physics, it's gonna be able to figure that out itself. So just go through, hold the trigger, finish the race. So then once you get to the end, you have 2 options. You can either continue, and this will take you out of the race if you have your desired amount of skill points, whatever that number you set for yourself is, or you can restart it if you want to keep earning more. In general, you're gonna earn like 9 to 10 every single time you do this. But that's pretty much it. You can stack up a good few hundred skill points with this. I like to use those to get drift multipliers on cars. There's some cars you can get super wheel spins, Forzathon points, just a lot of all-around general stuff. You can even get credits. Just take a look what you have in your garage. Use it on the more expensive cars, generally have better stuff. But anyways, let's get to the part of this video where you're going to be making a lot of money. So for our next part here, we're going to be going over a bunch of cars to auction snipe. And I actually want to start with a quick tutorial on how to auction snipe, because I feel like a lot of you guys don't actually know how, and that kind of makes this part of the video useless for you when it's actually the most important part. So pretty much if you want to just practice, go to any car. Instead of going into it by selecting it, just go to auction options. It's going to bring up this list, and you can buy it out. And pretty much what you want to do is you want to search auctions and set your maximum buyout to no more than, like, I don't know, do any show up at 11,000? Yeah, 11,000. And practice just going in, searching, and then you see one Y down and you spam A. Practice doing that until you can get it pretty fast. About how fast as I just did it on screen is the fastest you need to do it. Other than that, it just comes up to when you actually search the auction compared to other people. And that's pretty much as brief as I can be explaining auction sniping, but that's really all there is to it. It's not actually that complicated, because I'm going to give you all the cars to search for that are the best to make a lot of money like lately. So the first one we're going to be looking at is actually an old friend of ours. As we can see, we kind of have 2 extremes here. We have how all the legendary legendary tuners are putting their versions up for 20 million, which means if you want to do that, you have to have 50,000 tune downloads. That's not going to be explained in this video. You can either do it or you can't. If you know how, don't worry about it. Or people are putting them up for about 2 million, but since this car's price is going to rise so much, as you can see, it's selling out right there. So if you're a legendary tuner, just set your max buyout to like 3 million. Actually, everyone should be saying their maximum buyout to 3 million and searching for this car, because when they come up for that 2.1, instantly buy it. And if you're not legendary tuner and you can't sell it for 20 million right away, hold on to it, because the price on these is absolutely going to go up so much. I've been telling you guys to buy these for a little while now. I didn't know they were going to be this rare like the week right after they were just in the auto show. These are absolutely worth it. I'm probably going to get a few of these so I can sell them for 20 mil, but that's not what the point of this video is. Let's get to the next car. So we actually have a brand new car that's hit that 20 million range. I didn't actually see this coming. I wonder when this was in the festival. I kind of want to take a look, because I don't know if I even told you guys to get this car yet. Maybe this was a last season's, but this car either way has finally hit that 20 million value, and I didn't really see this coming. Maybe it's a really good drift car. It looks pretty cool. But this one right here, as you can see, tons of them up selling for 20 million. They're not necessarily selling every time, but when there's tons of them up, that means there's tons of people selling it for about 4 to 5 million. So I would recommend saying your buyout to about 4 million to be safe, because it's not guaranteed you're going to be able to sell it for 20, and then at 5 million, if you sell it for 11, you're not making a huge profit. About 4 million, you're going to be surprised. A good amount of these are going to come up. I didn't know about that car at all, but let's get to our last and final one you guys should be looking out for today. And this one was actually on a rarest cars list, but for some reason, lots of them have been selling lately. But these cars, the good thing about the 84 Civic, if you purchase one for under 20 million, if you post it up for 20 million, guaranteed it's going to sell every single time. As you can see, those ones have been up for 24 hours. These ones at the end, these are going to sell. There's not too many up. So every time you're able to snipe one for, I'm going to say 4, even 5 million. You can go up to 5 million on these, since they will sell every time. You're going to still make that 12 million profit, because Forza takes its percentage cut, whatever. Kind of dumb. This is one of the better cars you could be sniping right now, though. Anyways, boys, that's going to do it for this video. So if you made it through to the end, let me know down below so I can give you a heart. As always, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Ooh, this is actually like kind of a good drift car. I'm not doing it justice, though. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.